Hello, welcome to this new video. So my name is Domitila, I'm French, and today I'm here with a few friends to talk to you about Stanford Pre-Collegiate Summer Institute, which, if you don't know, is a summer program that Stanford University has created for high schoolers. So we just finished this program a few weeks ago, and we took the Legal Studies Become a Highly Effective Critical Thinker course, and it was amazing. Don't worry, you'll hear all about it in a few minutes. But I just want to say that I'm making this video for anyone who's thinking about applying, and also to make people discover this course, because it's worth discovering, obviously. And yes, it's also for the people I met on session 3, so enjoy! First, let me show you what this camp really looks like, because this is 2020. So obviously, this year's program didn't go as expected, to say the least. But if you're lucky and you apply on a year where a pandemic doesn't start, this is probably what it would look like. You would arrive on the Stanford campus and be amazed at how pretty it is, and you would definitely want to go to college there. But you would meet amazing people and just have so much fun and learn and have great teachers. You would see Palo Alto, you would wake up and see the Hoover Tower every day. And then, after 3 mind-blowing weeks, you would just hug your classmates goodbye, maybe cry a little, but know that you have friends from all over the world. At least, that's how I imagined it, but obviously it didn't go this way. It looked a little bit more like that. Okay, I agree, this isn't what I wanted in the first place, but honestly, we accomplished so much more than any other year. We still had so much fun, we connected even through the time zone problems, we met each other outside of class and played Cards Against Humanity, and we just did an amazing group project. And okay, I didn't sleep for 2 weeks, but I wouldn't have had it any other way. So now, let's see what these amazing people have to say.
Hey guys, I'm Lara and I'm from South Florida.
Hey Stanford, my name is Emma Erdos and I live in Johnston, Iowa.
Hi, I'm Zachary Freer and I'm originally from New York City, but I now live in Barcelona, Spain.
Hi, I'm Erica. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona.
Hi, my name is Noel Nash. I'm from Southern California.
I applied to this program because I knew Stanford was an amazing school and I wanted to get a college experience. I wanted to meet new people from all around the world or all around the United States and find people who were like me and had the same kind of interests.
I signed up because I wanted to be challenged. I was tired of being in a high school where I felt people were taking classes only for the easy credit. And I wanted to be challenged and I wanted to grow and I wanted to be around other people who wanted to learn.
There are a lot of reasons I applied in the first place. First of all, I wanted to see if I was interested in the law. I wanted to be able to see Stanford's campus, see if it was a campus I liked, maybe would want to go to in the future. And I also just wanted to meet people that were also interested in the same topics as me and just meet people that were interesting people and that I could really become friends with.
So when I heard we were going online, I was super happy because we'd still get a shot at the program. And I was actually pretty worried that we would miss a lot being online or that it would be harder to meet people, but I don't think that was true with us. I think we really did a good job at making new connections and truly getting the best out of what an online experience can be.
Once I heard it was online, it was a little bit disappointing, I will say, but I continued to do it because I still thought it was a great opportunity for me to learn, and I thought that being on Zoom wasn't going to take away from that learning experience. If anything, it would take away from the connections I could make, but in reality, it really didn't. I still made great connections with people I hope to stay in contact with for a very long time.
I was disappointed when I figured out that it would be online this year, but I was so blown away by the quality of the learning. I initially did it because I figured, the material will still be good and I'll at least have something to do with my summer.
I was definitely disappointed when I heard they were moving the camp online, but I knew it would still be interesting and I would still learn something, so I decided to continue. Throughout the course, we had daily readings assigned to us as homework, and we would apply what we learned in the readings to things we did in class, like mini mock trials or fun group activities.
We would have readings to do for the first part of the day. You'd have maybe group work or some independent work to get work done for what we'd be doing during the live meeting. And then we'd meet from 7 to 9 Eastern, and that changed depending on whether you were on the West Coast or whether you were in Europe or whether you were in Asia.
Talked about some serious topics, some stuff going on in basically America, but this stuff is going on all over the world, and it's very sad to see. But we talked about topics such as immigration, police brutality, just how to deal with police, basic human rights, and of course we talked about legal terminology and how to handle yourself in a legal situation.
We learned a lot, to the 1000%. We learned about what it is to be a lawyer and the different types of lawyers and the positions in a courtroom and our basic rights and into the Constitution and so many things that are really important and affect us every day. But it was definitely a good, rigorous course in that a lot of the material we learned was from college classes, like the actual textbooks they used and everything. And so it was super insightful, and I loved it.
The material was incredible and challenging and thought-provoking. The people were good thinkers, but also kind and also generous and genuine. And you wanted to talk to them, and we had many a night where we stayed afterward to just talk because they were so kind. The professor was incredibly supportive when we got things wrong and incredibly celebratory when we got things right, and she was just incredible, truly.
There were two things I really loved. We had a mock trial, right, at the end of our course, and it was so much fun, despite how nervous everyone was. But for me, the best part was the prep. I spent hours on the phone with Domi and with Erica and Noel, all talking about this case that we had. And since I was doing the cross-examination, really it was awesome because I looked at the other side and had to be like, if I was them, what would I do? If I were her, like, what would I say? And we probably planned out like 20 different ways that they could have like tried to attack us and different things. In the end, we were prepared for so much that I didn't think it was that bad, but it was fun. It was so much fun staying up with everyone on my team and figuring things out. A lot of hours spent on that, but they were definitely worth it.
The first thing that I enjoyed was we got to get divorced and get a prenup with people that we got to matchmake together, and I got to divorce Domi, which is something I'd wanted to do the entire course because, of course, I hated her so much. Yeah, that was really fun. And then we also got to be a lawyer for 2 other kids in the class, and I found that to be really fun. And then the other thing we got to do, which was kind of like the headline thing of the course that like made you want to really go, was the mock trial. And I was a bit nervous because a lot of us hadn't done mock trials before. We didn't know how it worked, what you should be focusing on. But I think it turned out really well in the end. We all had our different positions, and we got to defend a side on a pretend case. And those were my 2 favorite things.
And another thing I loved was when we had a divorce and prenups, and we were trying to learn how to negotiate. And for one of them, I was an observer to watch everyone getting divorced. And it was so much fun because you could really see the range in the different types of negotiations and divorces, like what people would try to do as a strategy and how people would feel. But like one group, like, oh, you can take the house and I'll take the car and you can get this much money and I'll do this and super sweet. And then you think like, why are you getting a divorce? But then you have these other groups that are screaming through the screen saying like, you never loved me. And it got really intense for some of them. So I just thought it was so funny to see people in like everyday class then yell at each other from like the top of their lungs. And definitely after that in class, you could feel there was a little bit of some tension there, and it was fun. It was memorable, and everyone in the class loved it, no matter what happened between the couples.
We also had, like, on our own events, Zoom meetings, just all of the students, and we really got to know each other. And it was a lot of fun. It really was. I think those would have to be my favorite. I think we had, like, 2 of them. But it was a lot of fun, and it was a way to see these people in a different way. Because going to this program, I was very intimidated. I felt inadequate and that I didn't know enough about what we were talking about or what I was going into. But a lot of these people were in the same boat as I was, and it took some time to really know that. But I loved seeing these people in a different light, because these are really, really smart people that I'm surrounding myself with in this program. And I really got to learn from them, and we all got to learn from each other, and it was a great opportunity for me.
But I learned so much from this class. I would absolutely recommend this to any friend that I had. It's not for the faint of heart, for sure. It's definitely for people who are going to try and are going to work and are going to want to learn, but it is, even though it's rigorous, it's such beautiful rigor. And I am so excited to have been a part of this awesome, awesome family. Thanks, Stanford.
I think this course was one of the best decisions I've had in a while for what to spend my time doing. You know, if I had to recommend it to someone, if there's someone that's interested in law or interested in potentially going to law school or being a lawyer, or even someone that just wants to, meet new people, see what Stanford's like, and just learn some interesting content like critical thinking, how to create an argument, negotiation, not even stuff that's specific to law, I would tell them this is definitely something they should spend their time and effort putting themselves into this course. I think it's definitely worth it.
Would I recommend this to someone else? To the 1000%. If you have a chance to actually go on campus, I would say do it for me, because I wasn't able to. But I loved this experience. I got to meet amazing people like Domi, and we spent a lot of time together, and it was awesome. And meeting people all around the world was, I think if you gain more friends, then it's definitely worth it always. But we learned a lot about law and what it's like to be a lawyer and critical thinking and so much. And so if you have the chance to get even just some kind of college experience, it's amazing, and you definitely won't regret it. Thank you, guys.
Okay, so as you can see, this year's legal studies class had a lot to say, and I couldn't agree more. If you get to go on campus, do it for us, because you'll never regret it and you'll have an amazing time. And really, this course is much more than just about law. We learned about leadership, about teamwork, and we understood that we could even connect for a screen with people we didn't even know before. And I think that's pretty cool considering the situations we're in. But yeah, I really hope you go. You better go after watching this video, because I think it was pretty good. But yeah, if you have any questions, honestly, because this was more focused on law, just DM me or put a comment down below. So yeah, I'd love to help, and tell me if you end up going.
Bye! Love you guys!